What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been seeing a lot of criticism directed towards Activision over the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration. People calling out Activision as greedy for them separating each Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle into their own individual bundle that costs $20. And on top of each bundle costing $20, there's also going to be a premium event pass that's an additional $10. So if you want everything that the TMNT collaboration has to offer, it's going to run you upwards of $90. Essentially, the price of a new game. And yeah, I understand why people are calling it greedy. I don't blame you if you think it's greedy. But I also don't blame Activision for capitalizing on this greed. Because regardless of what you think of Activision, and trust me, I have choice words for them. I don't like them as a company. But regardless of that, they know this community. They know what sells and what doesn't. And if they didn't think that they could get away with selling all of this content for $90, they wouldn't do it. But they know they're going to make a ton of money regardless of the cost. Honestly, they probably could charge upwards of $30 per bundle and still receive a ton of money because they know that this community has no impulse control. They have the inability of saying, no, I'm not going to open up my wallet for this. So what? Do you expect a billion-dollar business to be the nice guy here and say, no, we know we're going to make a ton of money, but we'll make less money because we're going to be the nice guys here? When has Activision ever been the nice guy? Never, ever. I mean, if they really wanted to be the nice guys, they'd take the revenue they make from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration and put it back into the game, put it into the anti-cheat, put it into the servers. But they're not. They're giving it as bonuses. They're going to give it as dividends, whatever it might be. And that's the problem. That's my issue with it all. I would have no problem shelling out this type of money if I knew it was making the game better, but it's not. And I've said that 100 times, and I'm going to continue to repeat myself. I don't think a lot of this stuff is inherently bad if it helps make the game better, which it clearly doesn't. So I find it funny that so many people in this community talk out both sides of their mouths. On one hand, they'll criticize Activision for doing things like this and calling them greedy, while also buying all this stuff that further incentivizes Activision to continue their greed and increase their greed because they know they can get away with it. They know that there's enough FOMO within this community that they're going to be able to capitalize and make millions of dollars off of that FOMO, off of that lack of impulse control. And that's what they've been doing for the last several years. So I really have a hard time blaming Activision for releasing this type of greed. This is what all of you want. You've clearly shown it. You've clearly told Activision with your actions, this is okay. We want this. We want to be taken advantage of more. Because that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Activision is taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of your wallets. They're taking advantage of your lack of impulse control. And they're profiting off of it. It benefits Activision and doesn't really benefit you. Sure, you get a cool little NFT skin that'll probably get eliminated in the next Warzone integration, so it'll only really be available in this game. And that's it. Like, it's actually shocking how much people rolled over and just accepted the fact that all of those skins that they bought from Modern Warfare 2019 to Call of Duty Vanguard just were eliminated in Warzone because Call of Duty's like, we're going to release a brand new Warzone. And then the fact that all of those skins that you bought for MW2 and MW3 didn't transfer over to Black Ops 6. We didn't make a big enough deal out of that. That's insane. That's greedy. But again, Activision is the one laughing here because we've all sat down and said collectively, we don't care how greedy you are, we're going to continue to support it. Not me personally, and maybe not even you. Maybe you're somebody like myself that has said, hey, until we actually get some tangible improvements with the franchise, we're not going to spend a dime over the game costs, which totally fine. Continue to enjoy all the free content they're pumping out. That's okay with me. I just draw the line at people that want to criticize the game for being greedy, but at the same turn are running around with some woodland creature skin or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin in this case. Even if you just buy one skin, you are legitimizing the greed and you're saying, hey, it's perfectly okay. Sure, if it was cheaper, I would have bought more. but hey, I want to get Michelangelo or Raphael. And that's okay. Maybe my favorite character is Donatello, and I'm going to go and get him as a skin. Trust me, Activision knows what they're doing. They know they would have made a ton of money if they released the 4 turtles for like $40. But they know they're going to make even more money because some players are going to buy 1 or 2, while other players are going to buy all 4, and they're going to make twice as much money than if they just did it as one combo pack for like $30 or $40. They know that. And on top of it, they want to capitalize on the IP, so they are doing their terrible premium event pass. But we incentivized that during the Squid Game event. We said it's okay. Continue to monetize this game further, as we are more than willing to support it. Because we need everything this game has to offer. Because we like this IP and that IP. Understand that all of this is just marketing. They are doing this because they know certain IPs are going to make them a ton of money. That's why they go after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Squid Games or Terminator. They know it's going to make them money. Even though it'd be nice if these collaborations were a little bit more interesting, a little bit more memorable, it doesn't matter. A lot of you guys open up those wallets, spend the money, and Activision's the one benefiting from it. And it's just sad to see so many people not understand that concept. And for every person complaining about it, go ahead and complain. It's legitimately just shouting into the void at this point in time. As much as I don't like it, as much as I wish that this content was earnable through challenges or from playing the game, it's never going back to that because they make too much money going this route. They're not going to give up that revenue stream just to be the nice guys. They're greedy. Flat out. I'm not trying to make this video to say that Activision isn't greedy. They are, but we reward the greed. We say the greed is okay. And trust me, you can probably tell with the amount of guys running around Black Ops 6 right now in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins. It's clear. Greed works. Greed is making them a ton of money, and it's making your game worse. It is. So that's all I really have to say here. I know that it's not popular to come out and say that we're the problem as a community, but it's very clear that that's the problem. If we stopped buying these things, if we just said, no, we're done, Activision would change their tune. We might see some changes. We might see some improvements. But unfortunately, we can't do that. We don't have the self-control to do that as a community. I'm not saying you individually. I'm saying as a community, collectively. Look at the game. Look how often you see default skins in the game. It's not very common. Heck, even when I play Black Ops Cold War, it's not like I see default skins everywhere. I just don't. And it's crazy that the greed has continued and there hasn't been a big enough pushback. So if you want things to change, this community has to band together and push back together. There's at least 3 things off the top of my head that are unbelievable that we decided not to push back on. I've talked about 2 of them already in this video. And the last one is the lack of COD points that are available now in the battle passes. It used to be 1,400 COD points. It's down to 1,100 now. So you can just keep earning the battle pass every single season without ever having extra COD points left over. We don't make a big enough deal. We continue to buy the battle pass and Activision continues to make the money. So it's really our fault here. And nothing is going to change until we change. And that's the truth. So I'm so curious to hear your thoughts on this. Down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.